Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. In today's video, we're going to review the Kistler Chromium. You guys have seen this rod in many videos over the season. I tell you what, it's become one of my favorites. Super nice rod here. But to be honest with you guys, I was debating about even doing this review. Main reason is really my favorite feature about this rod you can't get anymore, okay? And I don't know when the change happened, but every time you guys see this rod in a video, I get messaged from one of you guys saying, hey, you can't find that rod. So I link you guys over to Kistler. You guys reply back, you can't find it. Well, I finally decided to look for myself, and for whatever reason, they no longer offer this rod with this carbon wrap handle. Now I'm not sure if it's a full cork or split grips, but it's a cork now instead of the carbon wrap here. And I believe it said on the website the rod just balances better with the cork. But I have zero complaints here with a split grip carbon. I mean, I absolutely love it, and that's why I kind of felt bad about doing this. I didn't want to sit here and brag about how much I like this grip, and you guys can't even get it. So I guess these are like pretty rare rods, because I guess once they were sold out, they went to the corks. You can no longer get these. But I tell you what, I got like 5 of these rods, and I absolutely love them. I got a review on the Helium, which is one of my favorite rods from Kistler, but I tell you what, this one is definitely a close second. It's a bit heavier. I believe the Helium is right around 3 ounces, and I believe this one here is 4 ounces. But I tell you what, I mean, I can't tell the difference. To me, this rod, man, it's money, dude. To me, I probably like it better in hand. I just love the feel of this rod, especially this cranking rod. This is the shallow crank top water rod. I mean, it just feels, dude, it feels like super awesome in hand, for sure. Super light, very comfortable. But like I said, I felt bad about doing this review because you guys can no longer get this particular rod with this handle here. But I'm sure the cork is going to be just as nice. You know, besides that, the blank is going to be the same, which is awesome. Super sensitive. I believe it's 100% Japanese carbon, so you have an awesome blank here. And I tell you what, this is how much I like this rod. This is a cranking rod here. And I've said in the past, you really don't need the sensitivity for, you know, moving baits, crankbaits, you know, spinner baits, you know, things like that. You really don't need the sensitivity. You want to spend your money on a more sensitive rod when you're working the bottom with a Texas rig or a jig or wherever. That's really where the sensitivity matters. But I like this rod so much. I got one here for Texas rigs and jigs. I got another one at home for frogs. I got one for spinner baits. I got one for finesse fishing. I got one for crankbaits. I mean, that's how much I like this rod, that I wanted one to do almost everything with it, because this rod is it's just so comfortable in hand. And I wish I could say that the cork one is, you know, the cork handle one is just as comfortable, which I'm sure it is. I mean, the Helium rods are super nice. They got cork, and basically they all have cork from Kistler. But I don't have this particular rod to compare side by side, cork to the carbon wrap. But it truly is one awesome rod here. And I always love that about Kistler too. They got that little piece of foam there on the reel seat nut. I love that, especially if you're using like, you know, moving baits or wherever, and you're putting some pressure on the blank right there. That EVA foam cushions your finger. I really do like that. But man, it's just a super nice, lightweight, well-built rod. Great guides. I've never had any issues at all with any of the guides that Kistler uses. But just a fantastic rod for sure. You know, like I said, I feel bad to keep talking about this carbon handle here, but man, it really is my favorite part about this rod. It's just super comfortable in hand. When it gets wet, it's not slick. I mean, it's very grippy. I mean, I love it. I really do love it. But yeah, that's the Kistler Chromium. You know, like I said, I like it so much where, I mean, I got one to do just about anything. I mean, you don't need the sensitivity really for frogs, especially frogs and cranking and all that. I mean, I like a bit of sensitivity for cranking, but you don't really need, you know, a $300 rod for that. But this rod is so comfortable and fun to fish with that I had to get a handful of them. Truly love it, you know. Fantastic little rod here. So anyways, guys, that's kind of my review on the Chromium series. Again, I can't go too into depth because I don't have the cork version, but if you're just looking at the blank itself, man, it's sensitive, very lightweight, just a great rod from Kistler. So check them out, guys. I'll link them down below over there at Kistler. I'm sure Tackle Warehouse has them as well. Check them out. But yeah, that's the Kistler Chromium with the carbon wrap grip there. And no, mine are not for sale. If you guys liked the video, be sure to smash a thumbs up. Love you guys. We will see you guys on the next one.